So then how does this man falsify the consciousness of actual people? You falsify it in three ways, can't you? You can falsify it by giving people false contents, false history, false knowledge, irrelevant knowledge. You see? Since we say that consciousness contains that, doesn't it? Yes. So even if you can think well, even if you have the capacity for great logical thinking and analytical thinking, if you are using and applying those thinking processes to false information, you're still going to come out to a false end. Okay? And so therefore, one of the first ways our consciousness is falsified is that we fill our minds with irrelevant knowledge or no knowledge at all, or false knowledge, false beliefs, false wishes, all kinds of fantasies. We're going to live together in a raceless world. We're going to live together in a classless world. Negroes sitting around waiting for the classless society to occur. Waiting around when all people are going to live as one. Girl, you keep waiting. You won't be here to see it. Oh, we may get a raceless society one day, but you might not be one of the races enjoying it. Yeah. But when you have that kind of fantasy, and that fantasy fills your head, when you think that the thing that's going to solve all the problems is that people love one another, you know, that they respect one another. You get a lot of preaching on Negroes on that behalf. Some of these public intellectuals, we must respect the humanity in each other. What the hell does that mean? How does that feed anybody? How does that employ anybody? You got some Negroes who engage in magical thinking. They think that if they teach their children to love all people, you know, I don't teach my children about color. I teach them to love and respect all people. And not to see color. Well, that's nice. No, that's wonderful. But tell me that this, are the other people teaching their children this? Huh? How is teaching your child this going to protect it against the people who hate you? Do you think by teaching yourself this, by some magic osmosis, other people are going to achieve the same consciousness? You're out of your mind. And yet we get something like people who think that. So they sit around the weakest of people, the most downtrodden of people, teaching their people how to love their enemies. And then wonder why they catch hell at every turn. Yeah. You can do that if you're willing to be dead and let people just run over you in the end. And if someone has convinced you that that's the essence of religious life, fine, it's all right. But I'm telling you, you see, we got a lot of people who are caught up in that thing. So therefore, our masters will put that kind of religion into us, you see, and they will see that as the essence of religion. I've told you many times that the major problem out here, the reason why our children are where they are, is the result of law-abiding, church-going Negroes. Yeah. And it's not the children and the youth who are the greatest criminal threat to the black community. It's law-abiding Negroes. It's Negroes who believe this white propaganda and this falsified religion. Yeah, who can't see color, and therefore they can't see their own colored children. Yeah. Who in their efforts to be sanctimonious and good create evil. Yeah, because someone told them being good is giving these other people who got more money than they know what to do with their money while they rob their own children. And then they wonder why they fear them as they walk down the streets. Who told them love means giving the Koreans all of your money and supporting their children and keeping them out of crime while your own on the street and in need of jobs and in need